The Funnel Spider. Once, there was a village filled with spiders. They called their village Webville. One day, a new spider came to Webville. His name was Funnel.
Hello, young spider. I'm the Black Widow. Won't you come to my web?
Oh, no thank you. I can build a web of my own.
Funnel knew that the Black Widow wanted to eat him, so he ran away as fast as he could. Then, Funnel started to build his web.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm building a web.
You are building it all wrong.
Yes, don't you know webs should be built up high where they will catch insects? Then, all the other spiders came to see Funnel's web. They all laughed too.
They are right. My web is too low. It cannot catch any insects. Ah, and I am so hungry.
So, Funnel built a new web like the other spiders.
Oh, this high web did not catch any insects either.
Look, Funnel's web cannot catch insects. It is not even sticky.
Oh, what kind of spider are you? You cannot even build a web right. And the rest of the spiders laughed at Funnel's web too. Funnel was so sad, he quickly ran out of the village. He made a funnel web on the grass and hid inside.
Why is my web not sticky?
Just then, an old spider walked by. He heard Funnel crying.
Why are you crying, Funnel?
My web is not sticky like other webs. My web cannot catch any insects. I hate my web.
Oh my! Don't you know what kind of spider you are? You can use your funnel web to hunt insects.
What? But how can I with this non-sticky web?
Do not compare your non-sticky web to sticky webs. Your non-sticky web is great for hunting insects. But you must learn how to use your web. First, hide in the thick funnel of your web. Then, wait for an insect to fly into the top of your web.
But my web cannot hold any insects.
Don't worry. The insect will fall down onto your lower web. Then you can quickly run out and kill it.
I never thought about doing it that way. Okay, I will try it.
So, Funnel practiced running quickly through the funnel. He ran back and forth.
You have to run faster, Funnel.
Okay.
Finally, an insect hit the top of the web. Then it fell down on the web below.
Oh, look! Go and get it now!
Funnel quickly ran out and grabbed it.
Oh, thank you. I never knew that my funnel web could be as wonderful as this.
You are welcome, Funnel. Just remember, do not compare yourself to others, and use the gifts that God has given to you. Then you will be a happy and successful spider.
The Grasshopper and the Ant. Once upon a time, there was a grasshopper who lived in the forest. He enjoyed lying in the grass and singing songs.
La 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 la, ah, what a beautiful day.
One fine day, some ants marched by the grasshopper. The ants stopped to rest nearby.
Hey, you guys, what's up?
We are gathering food.
Phew!
What a hot day!
A hot day indeed. You ants are foolish. It is too hot to work. Come and enjoy the cool grass with me.
But we have to prepare for winter.
Winter? Winter is months away. We have plenty of time to relax and have fun. Prepare for the winter another day.
But we need to prepare now. Winter will come sooner than you think.
Yes, we don't have much time.
You are so foolish. Prepare for winter when it comes.
Then the ants left carrying their food. The grasshopper was not worried. He had picked enough leaves to last him all day.
I have enough food for tonight. Why should I worry about tomorrow? I can pick some more leaves then.
So every day, the grasshopper sang songs and rested in the cool grass. Then fall arrived. The ants were busier than before.
Hey, you guys, why don't you come and play with me?
We do not have time to play.
Sure you do.
No, winter will come soon.
Silly ant, winter is still far away.
The grasshopper just sang and sang. When he became hungry, he picked some leaves and ate them. But one day, the grasshopper came out of his house and found, to his surprise, the earth was covered in cold, white snow.
Brrr, it is very cold outside. Now it is time to gather some food for the winter.
The grasshopper looked and looked for food, but the snow covered the grass, and there were no more leaves on the trees. The grasshopper did not find anything to eat, and now he was very, very cold. He began to shiver, so he went home.
I will find some food tomorrow. I will work hard from then on. Tomorrow I can find food for the winter.
So he went to sleep without any supper that night. The next morning, the grasshopper saw an ant pass by his house.
Ah, an ant. Maybe he knows where the grass and the leaves went. Hello, dear ant. Where are the leaves and the grass? I am hungry.
You are too late, Grasshopper. Don't you know it is already winter? You should have stored some food. You cannot find leaves or grass now.
Oh, yes, I can. I can prepare for the winter. Just watch.
No, I'm afraid it is too late to prepare for winter when winter has already come.
The grasshopper knew that the ant was right. The grasshopper felt very ashamed of his laziness. Lying cold and hungry in his home, the grasshopper began to cry.
I have been so foolish and lazy. Now I have no food.
The next day, the foolish grasshopper looked for food, but he found none. Now he was certain that he would find no food.
There is no food anywhere. There are no leaves on the trees. There is no grass on the ground. Surely I will starve this winter.
The grasshopper began to cry loudly. The ants heard the grasshopper. The ants were very kind and took pity on the grasshopper.
Look at the grasshopper. He will die if we do not help him.
Yes, we must share our food with him.
So the ants shared their food with the grasshopper. From that day on, the grasshopper was no longer lazy. In fact, he became the hardest working insect in the forest.
The Swallow and the Crow. There was once a swallow that lived in the green forest. He was handsome. He had pretty feathers. The girl birds would say,
Oh, he's so handsome. His feathers are beautiful.
The swallow was proud of his good looks, and every day he looked into his mirror.
Look at my feathers. They are so soft and beautiful. I am a lovely bird.
One day a crow was flying by. He heard the swallow singing,
I am so wonderful. I am so beautiful. I have the best feathers in the world.
The crow stopped and looked at the swallow.
What are you singing about?
I am the prettiest bird in the sky. You must be very jealous. You are not pretty like me.
The crow became very angry.
You think that you are so great. My feathers are much better than yours.
You are joking. Your feathers are black and thick. Mine are light and beautiful.
The crow and the swallow began to argue. They argued about who had better feathers. They argued and argued and argued.
Your feathers may be light and beautiful, but mine are much better.
Nonsense! Only a fool would say your feathers are better than mine.
The crow was clever. He could prove that his feathers were better.
All right, let us go to the wise bird of the north. We will ask her who has better feathers.
I will go because I like to hear other birds tell me how wonderful my feathers look. The wise bird will choose me.
So the two birds flew north to see the wise bird of the north. On the way to see the wise bird, the crow and the swallow passed many birds. All of the other birds thought that the swallow was very handsome.
Oh, look at him. He's handsome.
He sure is. He is the most handsome bird.
As the birds flew north, the air became cooler.
Ah, I am getting cold. It is very cold here in the north.
Yes, it is. The north is very cold. We should hurry to the wise bird's house.
Yes, let's hurry.
As the birds flew even further north, it started to snow. Now it was very cold. The swallow had to stop flying.
I am freezing. I cannot fly any more.
The problem is that your feathers are not very good. My feathers are strong and thick. They keep me warm.
The crow helped to warm the swallow with his feathers.
You are right. Your feathers are warm. They are very warm.
Whose feathers are better, mine or yours?
I guess yours are better. I was too proud of my feathers.
When the birds returned home, the swallow told everyone what had happened.
Crow saved my life with his wonderful feathers.
Hooray for Crow!
Oh, Crow, you do have nice thick black feathers. They are excellent.
From that day on, the swallow never flaunted his feathers in front of others.
Tiger in the Trap. Once upon a time, there was a small village deep in the mountains. To visitors, the village looked peaceful and beautiful. However, the people in the village were very afraid. They were afraid of the tigers living in the mountains. The people in the village went into the mountains to hunt for food, but the tigers did not like that. The tigers frightened and chased the people out. The village decided to hold a meeting. They wanted to get rid of the tigers in the mountains.
"We are tired of living in fear,"
shouted one man.
What if the tigers come to our village and eat our children?
Cried a woman. Finally, a young man stood up. We must make a trap to catch the tigers, he said.
"What kind of trap?"
asked another man. We must dig very deep holes. The tigers will fall into them, but they will not be able to climb out, said the young man. Everyone cheered at the wonderful idea. The village worked day and night digging holes. They dug holes around the village and up the road to the mountain. At last they were done. One day a traveler was passing by the village. As he walked by a big hole in the ground, he heard a low roar. The traveler stopped and looked down the hole. At the bottom of the hole was a tiger.
"Oh, please, kind sir, help me,"
begged the tiger.
"I promise never to forget your kindness if only you will help me,"
cried the tiger. The traveler felt sorry for the tiger. He dragged a felled tree and lowered it into the hole. The tiger climbed out of the trap.
"Thank you for your kindness,"
said the tiger.
"And now I am going to eat you."
What? Why? I just saved your life,
cried the traveler.
"Because humans made those traps to catch tigers, and you are a human,"
said the tiger. The man was very frightened, but he had an idea.
It's not fair, Mr. Tiger, to judge one person the same as everyone else.
The man said bravely.
Let's hear what others have to say about this situation.
The tiger agreed, and the two of them set off. The man and the tiger went to an ox. They told him what happened. After listening, the ox said,
"Well, I have to agree with the tiger. Humans are cruel and mean. They tie us up and make us work hard all the time."
Next, they went to a pine tree. The pine tree listened to their story. Then it said,
Well, I have to agree with the tiger. Humans are unkind. They cut us down and throw us into the fire. Humans have no heart.
"You see? Humans are bad. Now I'm going to eat you,"
the tiger said. The tiger was about to attack when a rabbit came hopping by.
What's going on?
The rabbit asked.
Oh, please, Mr. Rabbit,
cried the traveler.
listen and judge our case.
Fine, but we must hop back to where this all started.
Answered the rabbit.
Where were you before this human rescued you?
The rabbit asked the tiger. The tiger pointed to the trap.
I must see exactly where you were,
said the rabbit. So the tiger jumped into the deep hole.
Was this felled tree in the hole when you fell into it, Mr. Tiger?
Asked the rabbit.
No, there was nothing here,"
answered the tiger. So the traveler and the rabbit pulled the tree out.
You were trapped in this hole with no one to help you. Then this kind man comes along and helps you, and now you want to kill him? That is not kind, Mr. Tiger,
said the rabbit.
You complain that humans are unkind, but you are not being fair. You must not judge someone you have never met.
The tiger remained ungrateful to the man who saved his life. So the traveler and the rabbit left the tiger in the hole and walked away.